Hello everyone, my name is Sam Ehiwe and welcome to the Polity Today on Vantage TV. It's nice to have you all here, and you know, it's generally said that if the good people fail to do something about governance, the fools will be the ones to ultimately govern them. Today we'll be discussing very relevant issues as it relates to governance in Nigeria, with particular attention on the 2023 presidential election. A lot has happened within Nigeria, a lot will happen, and as we speak, a lot is happening. With me here, we have Nduka Enweliku. Hope I got the name right.
Enweliku.
Yeah, it's great to have you here.
Thank you very much.
So Nduka is a member of the All Progressives Congress, the ruling party in Nigeria. He's the coordinator of Act Now. Now, it will interest you to know that Act Now is a frontline support group of the All Progressives Congress. The Act Now was involved in the 2015 and 2019 presidential elections, and they delivered. So Nduka delivers. You're welcome to the Polity Today, and I'm so excited having you here.
Thank you very much, Sam.
So today we're going to be discussing a lot of things, like I said. A lot has happened, a lot is happening, and a lot will happen. And I want to also, I believe you understand, you're a political person, that even post May 29, after the election in next year, a lot will still happen. But our focus today will be the theatrics of the politics just now, particularly in the ruling All Progressives Congress, where you play. So now, with the current state, I'll just ask you this question, and you help us with your views on it. With the current state of the nation, do you think the APC would likely retain the presidency in 2023? Now, before you answer that question, you should understand, I want to just also state that in politics, nothing is cast in stone. Of course, the APC has the power of incumbency, but anything can happen in politics. So with the current play of things, do you think the APC has what it takes to retain power come 2023?
Thank you very much once again, Sam. I think with the way Nigeria is today, clearly we've had challenges as a party. When we came in 2015, we met a lot of challenges, and the Muhammadu Buhari and Oshibajo team, they've been able to tackle these challenges, but a lot can still be done, clearly. And I believe that with the way it is in Nigeria today, and with the way the PDP is, and the candidates that they have, and the candidates that we have, and the things that we have done, it's unfortunate that most of the things that we have done as a party, we've not been able to publicize as much. A lot of Nigerians do not know that we have the second Nigeria bridge going on that will be delivered this year. A lot of Nigerians do not know how Boko Haram was in the northeast and how they are now. Clearly, we have some challenges in the northwest now with regards to banditry and all that, but that is being taken care of. But with the way it is today, if the APC gets it right at the presidential convention, we'll get it right and choose the right candidate. Clearly, the APC will retain the presidency. The only thing that will happen is if we take the wrong candidate, someone that is not electable, someone that does not have the mass appeal to Nigerians, then we do not stand any chance.
Okay, thank you, Nduka. So from what you just said, I'll just draw out an analogy from there and ask you the next question. There has been this narrative of the APC trying to be careful, you know, to ensure they have their primaries post PDP primaries. So for you, who do you fear most in the PDP?
Well, for PDP, they have a lot of candidates, but most of them they are not new to us.
True.
Atiku has since 1992, since I was young, and I was in school, around with Abiola and Co in 1992, and we defeated him last time, clear margins. We also have Wiki and all of them. So for me, I don't think there's anyone we fear in the PDP. There's no candidate there that threatens us, because in the APC we have about 25 candidates that have submitted their forms, and out of that 25, we have their own presidential materials. But above all, we have candidates that stand head and shoulders above all the candidates in the PDP. Okay. So I don't think there's any threat from the PDP. Okay. So you don't think the emergence of anybody in the APC is enough to stand whoever emerges in the APC? Sorry, the emergence of anybody in the PDP will be a scare to whoever emerges in the APC, even if it's Mr. Ogbonaya Ono. No, like I said at the beginning, once we get it right with our candidates, after our presidential primaries, all we have to do is to get the right candidates. It's like a football match. Once you have the right players, you don't have to wait for, let me see what they are doing. When you have a mess, when you have capable players in your team, you do not fear any opponent. You have capable players in our team. But above all, we have candidates. Or can I say there's a candidate we have in our party that I know stands head and shoulders above every other candidate. He has a mass appeal across Nigeria. He has a mass appeal across every strata of the society, amongst the poor, amongst the rich. Religion or tribe, because across. So if we're able to get that right candidate, then we don't have a problem. It's not for us to say, okay, because I hear people also talk about that, oh, as long as a party throws their machinery behind any candidate, then they can push that candidate. No, if you don't have an electable candidate, bring out the candidate that is not popular. No matter what you do, no matter how you do it, that candidate will not win. We've had that experience in many states in the past. We've had that experience in even some elections that that were all these by-elections that we had recently in some states in Nigeria. So we need to get it right at our presidential primaries.
Nduka, will you tell me who that ideal candidate is in the APC and why you think is the ideal?
Well, for me and for all Nigerians and for those that really love the party and those that love the country, it's Professor Yemi Osinbajo.
Okay.
Yemi Osinbajo, the current vice president, is the candidate that stands head and shoulder above every other candidate. If you look at what he has done so far with regards to his campaign, he has gone to so many states, he's still going to other states. Even as we speak, I'm sure he's on his way to states to go and campaign. And you can see that the quality and the quality of his campaign speaks volume about the character of his person. In the state he has gone to, you will see the testimonies from even the traditional rulers, the political class. Love him or hate him, he is a candidate to beat for the APC. So, and he's the only one we need now to be able to retain the position of the president. And you know, as an incumbent party, it's easy for the opposition to pick holes in what you have done. When in the opposition, it's easy for you to pick holes. Even if you do something that is right, it's the duty of the opposition to pick holes in those things. So we are running, the opposition will come clear and tell the Nigerians that they can bring out water from the stone. But for the APC, we're running on our records, and we're running on that record. And that record is what we need to really campaign on. And apart from that, we're running on the character of the person that is the president, because Nigerians have gone beyond, okay, I'm going to vote for this party. They look at the person behind that ticket. True. Because at this stage in our national life, we need someone that will improve our economy. We need someone that will guarantee security. We need someone that will run an inclusive government that will include women and youths. And we need someone that, you know, that stands as and shoulder when it goes on the international scene, we can regain our position also on the international scene. And that one is Professor Yemi Osinbajo. He has gone to the north, he has gone to the south, he has gone to the west and the east. Everywhere he goes, he's welcome. Everywhere he goes, the people turn out in their numbers. He's organic. Nobody coordinates them. It's organic. They turn out in their numbers to welcome him. And that is the man. So for our delegates, I will always speak with them that the delegates of the APC should be very, I know they are mindful, they are Nigerians. So people will come with money, people will come with all sorts of promises. Some will say, okay, at the convention, they are going to bring 50 million per delegate. But I know Nigerians are wiser. Money does not win the election anymore. They bring your money and you will take the money. But for you to vote someone that will be at the head of that ticket, because if we get it right at the presidential level, our National Assembly candidates will also benefit from that. State Assembly candidates will benefit. Our governors, the governorship candidates will also benefit, because you have that at the head and the party will have a bounce from there. That's what we had with President Muhammadu Buhari. In 2015, a lot of candidates did not really campaign because they had that bounce from President Muhammadu Buhari, who was at the head of the tickets. And that is what we need to get right in 2023. So any other permutation whatsoever, you know, sometimes you look at politicians, they live in echo chambers. So they only hear themselves. But I've been to the street, I've spoken with delegates to the grassroots, and I know this is what we need. And if they're going to tell themselves, this is who we need, apart from people who are, they are one selfish interest or the other is my friend, is my this, then you want to talk about a candidate that is not sellable. If you bring a bad product, you can't sell that bad product. We have a lot of bad products that they are good for other positions, but for this particular presidential race, Professor Yemi Osinbajo is a candidate to beat.
Thank you very much, Nduka. We've been speaking with Mr. Nduka. He's the coordinator of ACT Now, a group that supports the All Progressives Congress. He's been all around assisting the party positively, and his group has delivered in 2015, 2019, and they are hopeful to deliver in 2023. Now, Mr. Nduka, like I stated at the beginning, is the coordinator of ACT Now, a frontline support group of the All Progressives Congress, Nigeria's ruling political party. The ACT Now was involved in the 2015 and 2019 presidential elections, where they delivered the candidates of the All Progressives Congress. Now, like we said at the beginning of this show, the responsibility of good governance and democracy in any nation is a collective responsibility. If the good guys sit by without doing anything, the fools and those who have no good intentions for the country will definitely take power, and it will be detrimental for the common patrimony of our country. Thank you very much for staying tuned and for being with us all through. But interestingly, I'm a coffee man. You know, I take coffee a lot. Nduka, what do you take, coffee or tea?
Coffee.
Okay, coffee. So I take coffee. Nduka takes coffee. So we are coffee men. Nduka, cheers.
Victory.
And to a better Nigeria.